So, hello everyone here, time for Beastars. So, Beastars, it's in Yale, right? So, yeah, it's typical called the Netflix Yale. Beastars is released in Japanese, and you can, I could watch it, and I was thinking about doing it, but yeah, I talked about it in more video, right? It's like, oh god damn it, 50 chance. So I was like, didn't really feel like it, so I waited for, I don't know, waited for the proper version. I was like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna sit it out. Didn't feel like doing anything on that Monday, Tuesday, and so on this week. Also, why I didn't check it. I wonder. Also, why I didn't spend any review or so on Wonder Egg Project or Purity. But I did watch it though. I liked it, so I might review it next week or so after watching it. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, obviously I like Beastars. Right? I'm gonna drop Beastars, one of my favorite animes. Of course, one of the best anime last year and so on. Top 10 of 19. Of course. And yeah, last time we saw this horrific eye thing dropping down out. It's like a horror anime. It's like, yeah, so let's see what it is. I don't know. I said it last week that I'm like, maybe it's just like a bug or something, right? Or like a spider. And a spider isn't a bug, right? It's a classic issue. I said, people don't understand it. It's so easy to, I think honestly, it's so easy to remember why. Because an insect has 6, okay? An insect has 6 legs, okay? Or like 6 legs, yeah. But a spider has 8, right? So a spider, an arachnid, has 8 legs and 8 eyes, right? And that's usually, yeah. And an insect has 6 legs. So it's like a very easy comparison, actually, I think, to understand why they're not the same species. And for that matter, then, if you look at like, aquatic species, right? Like a lobster or a crab and so on, you can count those legs too, right? And see that there are some aquatic animals that are more similar to like a spider, even not to the other aquatic animals, because they have number of same legs, like a crab and so on, and so on, insects like a lobster and like a shrimp and so on. So there's clearly an art species differentiation there. Anyway, my point of course is that this thing is like a spider, maybe, right? Because it has a lot of big, like, a lot of arms and eyes or something. It could just also be that it's moving very quickly. And the thing is that, of course, so far in Beastars, it's all furries, right? They're not like, they're not insexual furries, they're mammal furries. There are like dogs and wolves and hare and rabbits and so on, right? So I don't know, it doesn't feel like it would fit the premise so far, because I'm pretty sure we haven't really seen that, right? Like most of them are like, classic mammals, right? But that would make sense. Maybe it's a hybrid, maybe some kind of chimera sort, like fused up animals. But at the same time, the thing is that, I could buy that if it was like Metal Alchemist or something. I'm sorry, but yeah, god damn it, had to make the reference. I had to make the reference. But anyway, obviously, Fullmetal is one of the best animes ever. You're talking about, and of course, that's not a video, but I did watch FMA when it was airing. See, I'm an old man, right? So you're supposed to have an anime channel right now. I used to actually watch Fullmetal Alchemist. the first version, right? 2003 version. I watched that on a weekly basis back in those days. See how old I am? I was watching anime 18 years ago. I was watching like FMA on a weekly, like I was doing a weekly episodic watching, following Fullmetal Alchemist before, like back in those days, okay? So, but anyways, yeah, I know FMA. I got my mom to watch Fullmetal Alchemist, okay? That's how much I watch Fullmetal Alchemist. But anyway, the thing is, in that anime, or similar, right? Like a chimera makes sense, because they have magic and they have shit and so on, right? Oh, they can maybe create some kind of, something animal. But in Beastars, it's like, no, all the animals, right? They're just how this world is. The premise is everyone is born as some kind of mammal, but it is chicken though. So that's the thing. They have like like the hen and so on. That's like a bird. So they do have all the stuff, right? They're not only mammals. So, but we haven't seen anything like a big spider or something. We haven't seen those scary things in this anime. They're all kind of friendly too. They're all kind of friendly, but like we haven't seen the insect or spiders or so on, or arachnids. So, or I'm thinking like we haven't seen like a dolphin or something like that, like an aquatic either. But anyway, I just think that if it makes more sense to me, right? Let's say right or wrong, maybe one didn't be confirmed, but if it's more to me, if this thing is some kind of like, again then, like just like an insect, right? Like an humanoid insect, right? Versus a kind of chimera magical thing, because this anime doesn't have any the premise. But they have the weird experiment with the the panda and so on. So might it be someone that's created something, I suppose, right? But anyway, maybe it's just a lot of small animals together, like a lot of rats that moving around. But let's not watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But hopefully we get explanation right. Of course, I want to see this later. And what more today? Horimiya, I guess was today, right? Ugly Duckling, kind of bottom tier character. Yeah, bottom tier character is good too. But I think I prefer bottom tier character. Well, what more trips of that? Those animals are very similar, like the ugly duckling boy, right? Cute girl making the ugly guy get cute. Well, he's cute already though. He's a Bishonen guy though in Horimiya, I suppose. He's hiding his Bishonen traits, I suppose. And then we have Skate. We have Skate today. And I want more Skate because it's like crazy clown guy skating. He's like the Joker on Bane serum skating. He's like, come on. Skate was pretty cool. I don't think it was the best anime ever. I'm gonna be that guy, but in my opinion, some people were like, how to say it? I think they were overhyping Skate a bit. I wasn't like, Skate. I was like, Skate, pretty good. Some people were like, wow, this is amazing. I was like, nah, I mean, it's cool. But, like, come on. It's just like it looks cool, but the storyline doesn't seem to be very, very interesting. But I'm gonna watch one episode today. And of course, I was One Piece, right? And One Piece, though. After Beastars yet. That was One Piece though for Saturday. Oh my god, they're coming into the Whitebeard stuff. It's coming into Udan, it's Whitebeard, it's I don't wanna spoil, yeah, but like seriously, One Piece now, I'm getting thinking about Goosebumps, yeah, like we have getting all the getting the flashback with all the cool characters. That's really excited. But anyway, Beastars opening over. And it's like a board meeting, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Or a Chimera. Maybe it's a Chimera then, because they're all like donating their DNA or something. Maybe they're all donating like some body parts, so it could be a Chimera, I suppose. I was thinking that because they're all donating. No, but it's some kind of school, obviously. But I was thinking that when I saw that might be hinting to, again, right, that this monster thing is like a combination of a bird and a lion and a tiger. Give a point, a tigra. But yeah, this is some kind of school meeting here. Schools, you know. Need a hero! It's always like, damn those herbivores! We need a really cool Beastar, like a Predator Beastar! Come on! Yeah, and of course they have, what happened to that guy everyone loved so much? What happened to the guy everyone loved? He went like AWOL, yeah, what happened to him? Yeah, falling in love, doing some kind of romance. I like this guy, he's like, come on, they're young, they're falling in love, they're doing like, normal teenage life, man. Finding relationships and... Okay. Good point. Heroes are born. It's a natural talent. You can just create heroes. You are a hero. You're not a hero. Come on. That's a good point actually. Like you can't just create a hero. Real heroes are born, and there's a natural talent you have. Yeah, you can't just become a hero. Don't kill yourself. Yeah, lazy spirit pitch. Blaming the school here for the murder, of course. It's like a coup here. It's trying to like maybe take over the school or something. Yeah, that's some kind of wolf guy. Could it be a wolf perhaps being the predator? But here we go. So what is this for anything? Come on, let's see what's the horror thing. Let's show me what the horror thing is. Okay, what is it? Let's see if I'm right. Even though I get like 10 different... Oh, is this a snake? It's a fast snake. Ah, come on. Is this a snake with like eyes? Ah, come on, man. This is a fast snake. It's a reptile with ooh, it's quite a sexy snake. Yeah, it's a snake with the eye. Well, the Kujira snake is massive because snakes can be gigantic in real life without being a humanoid. So, of course, this snake baby is massive, right? Of course, she is. Oh, my laundry's done. Great. Huh? It's just about the laundry. Good. Can you just wait a minute? I need to pick up. God damn it! I gave all this, like, you know, chimera and magic, and maybe it's like an insect, and use a goddamn snake with an eye, reptilian, which actually exists in real life. But yeah, oh my god, that was too basic for me. It was too basic for me. I was going up in the sky with my ideas here, and this was quite. Man, she sounds quite thirsty though. A thirsty snake. Yeah, stiff and robust. Oh, look at that. Look at that wolf boy. She's really into it. They sounds like she's very thirsty snake. What is this? She's like, oh, look at his stiff body. Oh, he's so big. He's like, what is this? Oh, the snake is like security guard, but keeps scaring everyone. Hex eye, and it's like super scary. It's like the worst guard ever. It makes everyone afraid of her instead. I didn't realize we had a guard. You just keep scaring everyone instead. You just keep scaring people. Oh yeah, see? She's been into it. She's been, oh, you're a devilish luster. Goddamn, this snake is thirsty! He's like thirstier than freaking Haru. What is this snake? But it makes sense that the snake perhaps could be connected to, yeah, this poisonous, you know, that makes them go crazy, because obviously snakes can create venom and poisonous, right? So, I mean, I did kind of go into the whole bird and reptilian and so on earlier, but a rattlesnake. But I didn't think it was like, yeah, it just felt too straightforward. But sure, I mean, a snake is obviously going to be massive, right? Because snakes can be really big without being humanoid. So why wouldn't this snake be gigantic? Makes sense. Worst guard ever, though. Just makes people more afraid of being in school. Yeah, why do you hide yourself from all the students? You're supposed to protect them. I am still a rattlesnake, though. So, I am still a rattlesnake. So don't question my behavior. But yeah, here we go. It's a very turtle snake. She really wants to hug. This reminds me of, you know, Monster Girl Musumen. It's a Lamia. This is Mia. This is Mia-chan getting some action here. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna hug you, cute boy. Oh. He's like, oh, you got some nice scales. Quite the attractive snake lady. Yeah, I think he knows how to play this. It's like, oh yeah, it's quite nice. He knows how to... Yes. See, he knows how to play. Comfort me! Ara Ara snake lady escaping here. She's like, it's a fantasy, man. I can't do it by student. I mean, she works there, so probably gets fired, right? She has to be like, God damn it, he's still a student. Yeah, he's still a student. She can't ara him without getting fired, right? She knows that. Or maybe this is a really weird trick here too. I mean, he can obviously smell her, so he's not gonna lose her. She would be able to escape him by doing this, see? Okay. Yeah, exactly. If it's going to the crime place, right? Okay, she's gonna team up with him to just find the culprit, I suppose. But I mean, snakes can have a lot of, you know, they have the smell, and they have the vibration sense, and she can probably be a pretty good detective. There we go, it's like licking his back there. Why is she so damn ara for him? Goddamn ara snake. She's all like, oh yeah! Oh, what a man! Let's team up, cutie! Damn it, she's way too into it. It's like, it smells of senpai. Yeah, exactly. This is clearly from senpai. Oh, he's gonna pick the hero, I guess. Yeah, it's been a simple solution. We're just gonna give it to the people that finds the perpetrator. Sounds like our main boy then is gonna probably be Beastars, right? Because like, you know, like he's gonna probably be the one to find it, right? Sounds pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's straightforward. Yeah, I said it before, okay? Yeah. I mean, you said like, oh, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, the giraffe is like, that is straightforward. That was like a 10 seconds after me. I said straightforward before that. I was like, that's gonna be straightforward, right? I was like, I knew it. I knew someone was gonna be like, straightforward. Maybe she has some cue. Okay, but she can't tell him. So she's gonna be a horrible partner then. I can't tell you anything though. It's like, okay, thank you, Miss Snake Lady. Hebi-chan. Yeah, her voice is very familiar. Her voice is actually very familiar. It's like an old... She sounds like some kind of old Baba, right? That's a kind of sneaky Baba. She sounds like some kind of... I mean, honestly, I mean, she is very ARA ARA. She's all like, young shounen boy! But her voice actor definitely sounds like a typical, you know, like creepy Baba, right? It's like, you know, an old lady, right? It's like, young shonen. She really sounds like that, so I definitely have to check out in report who it was it is. Because it's very, very familiar voice actor. And I bet ya that this CEO, this voice actor, is also playing some other kind of Baba character, which really sounds like an old, you know, cringy lady that's like, young flesh, cute boys, right? It really has that kind of voice, right? So I'm just throwing it out there, but it feels in my head they kind of casted a woman that's probably played similar ARA ARA ladies before, right? So kind of Baba or an Oba-chan, so like, young shounen. But anyway, I have to kind of get into this thing because obviously the anime starts with this murder, right? And now he's finally like, maybe I should solve this murder. Maybe I should, yeah. So you finally see him trying to maybe, I don't know, working out some kind of. We haven't really seen him focus on trying to solve it earlier, right? So this might be how, and of course they mentioned that that person will probably become the next Beastars, and oh, nice. What's that called? Is it Facebook animal? I don't know. I wonder if they call it like Facebook animal book maybe. Beast, face beast, beast book, face beast. I think sounds pretty cool. Star, beast book. Here we go. This is a very like cute. With all this relaxing, sleeping. Here comes this wolf guy. I want to enter the. You're like, hey guys, yeah, Okami, yeah, Okami, get away from our place, yeah. Yeah, that sounds really like, I can bring a wolf in here. That's the worst thing ever. This is my drama, friend. No. Yeah, that's the worst place to bring a wolf. Yeah, he's gonna try to be Detective Legolas on the... Detective Legolas, he was getting a notepad. Oh, so you know some stuff? He's really getting into that. It feels like a really bad place to discuss this thing in general, though. Like, could we talk to him at another location, perhaps? Not like the like the guard that they're like not that they're I'll say it they're peaceful haven of like the haven of their non-wolf people can't enter here, right? Like don't come here and ask me this place, like the worst location. That's all. Damn wolf people, damn okamis, you know, thinking they are something. Yeah, that's a guy for training. It's like might be a upcoming star guy. See? But this is kind of what you expect episode 2 should be. I mean, last season. He's like, I wonder who killed him. Maybe he saw that guy, maybe saw something. Like, it feels like this could be... Yeah, he's not training it. This could be like last season could have been him trying to solve the murder. I don't know. It's like 10, 12 episodes later. It's like, we had time to try to fix something. Of course, I know he wasn't that interested in it at the beginning. But still, it's like a little bit. He's like a boxer guy. He's a kangaroo, right? Yeah, I get it. He has a box, right? Sounds afraid. Like he saw something. I don't trust this guy. But like, sounds like he's afraid, right? Oh, he knows about it. Oh my god, you that. They can eat the box battle immediately. Yeah. Ah, you're the hem guy, okay. It's a really good fight, the guy. It's a really good fight, dude. No leads again. Could you at least, I don't know, tell the snake lady about this guy's the one that's stealing pantsu. This guy's useless. Like, come on, you could tell the girls he's the guy that's stealing pantsus though. He's a pantsu thief, and you're like, what? So he solves another crime, but doesn't tell anyone? I mean, maybe. Oh, here we go. It's gonna give us happy. But you know, maybe he told them perhaps about the thief there. But I feel that's like a weird point. He like wrestling him down like, oh, no crime here, eh? He's like, come on, that guy's a criminal too, though. He managed to fix the wrong issue. Oh yes, he's a very, how's that, graphical diary. Oh, those pearls. Yeah, beautiful. The sun on her face. It's like, okay, he's a very, very detailed, this guy. We're friends after all. Nakama. This guy is very, very detailed diary here. But maybe it was Senpai's fault. So like, forgive me, right? Okay, he's back at the theater. Okay, trying to find his snake Oba-chan. Yeah, Oba-chan. Definitely, you know, like a classic, very thirsty snake lady. Oh, there she is. Oh, who's God? I mean, I recognize her voice too. But she's definitely playing other, like, you know, hen ladies. She's definitely playing other, like, touchy, very overly friendly ladies. Definitely. She's an ARA ARA voice actor. I just hear it in her voice, like, God, who's doing more? But she's doing some other, you know, typical, like, thirsty babas. Come on. She's a thirsty baba character. Oh my God. You know who it could be? And I'm throwing it out there. I'm gonna go there to watch, but I'm throwing it out just for fun of it. It does sound like OROCHIMARU, right? Isn't it? Because he's a snake now, but it literally sounds like OROCHIMARU, especially when OROCHIMARU is a woman in Naruto, when he plays his female form, and he's a snake. I can't keep thinking it, like, is it really? Like, seriously, it sounds like OROCHIMARU, and it is a snake, so I was like, is it like a mental thing because it's a snake woman? But I was like, no, I don't know, man, because it really sounds like him. It literally sounds like a pervy OROCHIMARU, which basically is OROCHIMARU. And you know, OROCHIMARU as a woman, it's all like, oh, young Sasuke! So I was throwing it out there, but come on. Let's go right later, but goddamn, it sounds like OROCHIMARU. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be right on that. It is OROCHIMARU, right? I'm gonna be right on that. I cannot see it unseen now. I really feel it's OROCHIMARU. Like, it's just, I didn't want to say it earlier, it sounds so silly, but come on. But anyway, so this is of course the, yeah, like some kind of, you know, black market meat vendor, right? Because they have the whole thing, right? They have to like sell meat, you know. Yeah, you know, like they have to. I'll say it. Of course, you can't eat this thing legally, right? So of course, there's some kind of black market for the meat, and so it makes sense. And a turtle guy that is for some reason well, turtle eat meat too, though, I suppose. Ooh, who's this now? Some merc assassin guy. Yeah, this sounds like some kind of badass, you know, professional, pro, right? It's like a hitman or something. Oh, is it, is it Senpai? Is he the leader now? Of course he is. He's the evil leader now, of course he is. He's the one that controls it now, of course he is. That makes sense! I kinda guessed earlier, yeah. He's conquered, yeah, the new boss is like crazy, it's Senpai, of course it is. Hello, Senpai! Yeah, you can use me. Of course he's the bad. Of course he can. He's doing the angel strategy. If you can't defeat them, join them and take it over. He's like, I'm gonna control the bad guys then. I'm gonna be the worst lord ever. He's got the mafia boss now. Yeah. I do like the suit though. He's like, this is my shit now. I lead this shit now. Yeah. Yeah. Deer tastes great. Okay. Yeah, it's like winner and losers, like a controller or slaves, or it's something simpler like master and not. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so yeah, I knew it. Winner and losers. Yeah, winner and yeah, come on, it's gonna be like winner and losers, something like that, right? Winner and losers. Freaking knew it. It's gonna be either. Yeah, it's more binary than eating or not eating. It's like winner or a loser. No, I'm a winner, so that's how it works. Freaking knew it. Yeah, I have true strength, true power. But I think he's going the classic route of, if I can't defeat the bad guys, I will control them and, you know, become the worst bad guy, right? And then by that, I can fix the world by being the evilest of the most evil, right? Oh, no, something. Yeah, okay, it's like a flashback to him, yeah, you know, taking over the lion den, right? They really knew though. We saw him shoot him though, less so. But. And it was pretty much like, I'm not gonna say, I'm not that surprised, right? Because it was very hinted to that he was gonna conquer them and take it over, right? I think it was very hinted to that he made it in there, it was like, I'm the baddest leader now. It was very hinted to last season, so I'm not surprised at all that he's like their boss now. And he was gone for school and so on. Not surprised for a second, honestly. I mean, I guessed that last year or 2 years ago. I mean, I guessed that he's probably gonna be the new leader, right? So I'm not surprised, honestly, at all to that. That was kind of what I expected to happen, so straight up, right? But it's a new ending here. You guys are driving in a car so far. I guess they're like, I don't know, hanging out and his boys, his new boys. Nothing really happening in the ending so far. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you know, drinking a bit, being afraid of his crazy leader, seeing some skull. Yeah, the power of strength. Okay. No, that's gonna turn into, I guess, Senpai. Maybe? It's like it exploded. Yeah, and turns into him, the evil leader, the new evil leader of the evil. Okay. The ending is pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't really tell you anything that they have like some kind of. He's his new beautiful leader. I don't know, it's like it doesn't really tell you anything. It's like, yeah, he's just the leader, and that looked kind of. But anyway, let's review it. First of all, I have to check if that's OROCHIMARU. I mean, I hope not right now, because I just could not hear it. I was like, well, this is clearly an ARA ARA lady. So, first of all, right, I hope people know what ARA ARA is, right? But it's a classic thing that you have. ARA ARA, it could be a Nia-chan, right, and so on, for a younger boy. But usually it's kind of the classic ARA ARA isn't like, you know, a Nia-chan or Nia-chan. It's more that Oba-chan, right? Like, you know, the auntie, especially kind of the auntie next door, right? Like, a very classic ARA ARA would be something like the main character, you know, he's locked out, right? Forgot the keys, and his mom is not home, right? And then the next door lady is like, oh, you can be at my place because it's raining and so on. She's like, ARA ARA. It's like, you know, oh my, right? But ARA ARA, little, you know, Rishan, you can be at my place until your mom gets home. Oh, she's not coming home this day. Tomorrow you can stay over at my place. ARA ARA. That's the class. That is much more the classic ARA ARA. Much more than the Onishan. Much more the Oba-chan, the auntie, right? The you know, the sexy young auntie, right? That's kind of, or you know, older, but usually that mom's best friend or the neighbor lady or something like that, right? And this voice actor here doing this voice there for the very thirsty snake lady, I'm just like, holy shit, does she sound like? Just generally like some kind of, you know, pervy old, yeah, Oba-chan or like a Baba, the kind of like the very thirsty Baba character that I've seen in other animes. Like, holy shit, she sounds like a typical typecast. I'm sure this woman has done, you know, similar roles before, right? Maybe with some head work, but it sounds exactly like that. Well, if she hasn't done that, the voice actor is clearly doing it on purpose, right? To sound like a hen anime. I mean, seriously, the voice actor is clearly doing that. Oh, this is how you sound if you're all ARA ARA. I mean, it's really turned on up to the 11, right? Like the voice to sound like that typical hen female character. So like, okay, yes, it's a thirsty snake, right? But that being said, though, I kept hearing it. Let's see if I'm right. Hopefully, I am right now. I'm like, is it really Orochimaru? Because I'm like, man, it really touches me, especially when Orochimaru is doing this, like, because he's changed gender as well. Oh, not to spoil it, but you know, yeah, Orochimaru, of course, very famous character. He does turn into a woman more than once in the storyline. So, and that is something even more at this. I'm like, holy shit. Because I know Orochimaru is voiced by a woman every now and then, so I was like, man, it really sounds like female Orochimaru. So it's like a really weird, I'm just a snake. It might just be my brain being like, I see a pervy, like a very churchy snake lady. I'm like, is it Orochimaru? But she's like, oh, it's Sasuke. So I can find I have to find, the snake lady's voice actor. Fortunately, I couldn't. I mean, I recognize the voice, right, but I couldn't find her. Couldn't find her in my head. Yes! Yes! I knew it! I was just here, is it Korean? I freaking knew it! I knew it! Yes! Yes, I knew it! It is Orochimaru! It is Orochimaru! I knew it! I was like, it really sounds like Orochimaru! It really sounds like Orochimaru! It is like a really, I mean, yes, it is a snake lady, and it sounds too much like, it sounds like Orochimaru. I was just seeing things in my brain because it's a snake woman that is very, very pervy. No, it is Orochimaru. Yeah, Kujira. I was like, yes, it is. It sounds like Orochimaru straight up. I was like, yes, it is. Oh man, this is the best thing ever. I mean, yes, of course, it is Orochimaru. I know it's an older woman and also woman voice. But, Orochimaru goes back and forth, right? And I was like, yeah, because Orochimaru is voiced by a woman. I mean, I of course I knew that Orochimaru is primarily voiced by a female, right? Yeah, so I was like, no, it is Orochimaru, right? I was like, yes, I knew it. Yes, I freaking called it. It is Orochimaru. I freaking called it. I freaking knew it. It is Orochimaru. But she's doing an old lady, It's like, oh my god, it is Orochimaru, right? It is Orochimaru. I freaking knew it. I was like, he can't be because a snake. Because a snake lady. I'm like, no. I mean, I know it's a sexy snake lady here, but it has to be Orochimaru. It sounds. And the thing is that I heard it early too. Like I said it maybe, I don't know, like the second in contact with her. But I heard it almost immediately. Like, this is Orochimaru. But I didn't want to say it because I was like, she's so stupid. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, if I say Orochimaru now after a second, people are gonna be like, oh, you hear it because it's a snake woman, so you're hearing Orochimaru in your brain. So I was questioning my own. My memories, is it really Orochimaru? Because, he's a snake woman, right? It's like a very thirsty snake lady. So I was like, oh, I mean, you know what I mean? I was like, well, I really think it's Orochimaru, but I don't want to say anything. And I recognize the voice actor, but but then the second encounter, I was like, oh, it has to be Orochimaru. It has to be. Because then I hear it again, oh, it has to be Orochimaru. I know it's a snake lady, so it sounds stupid because it's so obvious, but it has to be Orochimaru. It's like, it is Orochimaru. God damn it, I freaking knew it. And honestly, I knew it immediately. I heard it immediately that it was Orochimaru, but again, I didn't want to say anything immediately. I was like, man, this sounds too obvious that it's Orochimaru. I don't want to say anything. It sounds stupid. But, yeah, it's straight up Orochimaru, right? But I'm looking at, what Kujira has done more. Where she's done more bigger roles, Gintama and so on. She hasn't done that much, right? But I was thinking man, it's clearly Orochimaru. I mean, it's clear. Oh, she's doing Ursula in this and so on, and Kingdom Hearts and so on. I mean, she's doing that, evil, Baba. As I said earlier, this is classic, evil Baba voice actor. Oh, it's like Sukuban in Kagura. Yeah, Sukuban is like the Oni Yaku's kind of the Yankee old lady demon. So what? She does this kind of the evil old evil voice actor, right? Which is kind of either a very Ara Ara Baba, right? Like an Oba-chan or a Baba, even. It's thirsty young boys. Or she's doing the old evil witch lady. Like, oh, I will curse you, and yeah, she does those kind of characters. Right? I was like, man, it is clearly her. I knew it! God damn it! That's the review. I knew it was about it. No, but I was like, man, and I was watching it, and I, because I'm very good at recognizing voice actor, right? And the more I heard, it has to be Orochimaru. But I didn't want to say it, because, man, it sounds so, because it's a snake woman. It is clearly Orochimaru. Especially when Orochimaru does not exactly the female character that he is when they meet Sasuke, but the other female character that kind of. Orochimaru is very gender fluid, right? So when he goes into that kind of half androgynous female character, especially like the weirder one when he's kind of pretending to be a woman, but not in a woman body form, then the voice is more similar to this character here, right? Because clearly Kujira changes her voice depending on Orochimaru's current form, right? And I know there's another voice doing like young Orochimaru, and of course the straight up, up-high Orochimaru is done by another female actor, but like she changes her voice depending on the arc of Orochimaru, right? Then he's more snake-like, then he's like a papa. And for that matter, my favorite joke probably of all time in Naruto, throwing it out there, my favorite joke of all time in Naruto, it is, this is a spoiler, but whatever, it's in Boruto, okay? It's in Boruto, I know, but it's in Boruto, but I like that. But in the end of Boruto, the movie, they found out that Misuke is like the son of Orochimaru, and then Sarada is like, and Misuke's like, oh, actually, Orochimaru is my parent. That's how the movie ends, basically. After the movie's finished, they have this like a joke thing, and then Sarada is like, is Orochimaru your papa or your mama? She's like, wait, it's Orochimaru your father or your mother, right? It's like, and then that's how the movie ends. So like, I just love that's the best joke in the whole movie, and arguably I think the best joke in Naruto. Wait, Orochimaru is your parent? What, mommy or papi? Yes, like I just love it. It's like, is it your mom or your dad? And it's never, he's like, it's like, that's how it ends. Man, this is killing me, man. I freaking knew it. It was so obvious too. Like, this is goddamn it. Because I heard I said a few times, I'm on the penalty, but like, it frustrates me in a way too. Because I was like, it is definitely Orochimaru, but it's a snake woman. So I'm like, it is too obvious. Like, my brain's like, it has to be tricking me. The visual of a snake woman, it has to be tricking me. But anyway, yeah, the episode, of course, pretty good. No, it's a good episode, right? And it's interesting to see that now then Legas is gonna be a detective, which I felt like he should have been earlier. It's a little bit like, episode 1 is like, here's a death scene, a murder, a murder victim, who's gonna fix that issue? And then it's like the whole season 1 doesn't really cover that, and now season 2, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try to fix this issue. Yeah, it's like, he waited like 12, 13 episodes of season 1 to not care about this issue of trying to fix that. So that's a little bit interesting. And of course then now we have Snake Lady, awesome, right? Orochimaru and the Snake Lady. Oh yeah, it's definitely Orochimaru. Oh fuck, I knew it. God damn it. It is, oh my god. It's our beloved Orochimaru. I knew it. And and it's seeing Senpai then, Louise Senpai controlling the mafia. It's like, I mean, I called it last season. I'm surprised. I felt that was kind of what we were going with, right? Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the reaction, I really think that's kind of what I expected, right? I felt like he's taking over here. He's been gone now. I mean, I said a few times that that's the most likely scenario for him. So, I'm not just surprised at all. I'm just like, yeah, this is kind of where I expected to go, right? So, I think most people can have the theory before. So that's pretty much straight up to what I believe was going to happen. So I'm just like, yeah, of course he's the leader now of them. Makes sense. And I mean, what can I say more, right? What can I say more? The wolf scene was funny though. Yeah, going to talking to them. They're like, oh, come here, get him away from us! Freaking man, this is a haven, no freaking wolf here! Like, that was like a weird thing. How she's like, we can talk to them here. Like, why wouldn't she be like, talk to him over here or something? Well, that felt like stupid by her though. Used to like, used to be like a douchebag to her her people, right? To be like, let's talk to them at this place. It's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But anyway, that's Beast episode 2. I am overly happy that I called Orochimaru, and I didn't want to say it first because it was so obvious. It was a snake lady. I was like, come on, it's gonna be Orochimaru, right? But anyway, see you guys with One Piece. So much tonight. Subscribe. Have a great day.